Hello, BAME Farm fans. It's about August 25th, and this is, well, exploring the joy of free-range animals and why many of them are raised inside in confinement in a barn where things can be controlled. So we're outside. It's starting to rain. Some storms coming through. This one wants to try to eat my toes. The rest of them don't know what to do, running around. That one's trying to get in those bushes. And we've got a nice, lovely shelter of a wagon over here. Now luckily, it probably won't last long. We can see blue sky, but this will pass quickly. Oh yeah, we caught one of the barn cats in the trap. We're supposed to catch raccoons. Yeah, don't eat my tuna. It's supposed to be for raccoons. We'll put you back in the barns, but you better learn your lesson. Okay, so the barn cats, you know, been in there all night. Do my shoes, are they something good? Like, these guys have got a brain smaller than my pinky. And, well, they still have a month until they're supposed to be ready, about third week of September. And since this is the only meat chickens I do every year anymore, is this live batch for a religious community. I've sold my chicken tractors and now try to raise them out here just behind an electric fence out in the yard, and we'll probably move them over there. For some reason, maybe it's like the commerciality of, you know, these white meat chickens. Some of them are very low on feathers, and maybe it's because it's been so hot in the 90s around here. But this is going to be another video where we're going to track the progress. So by the time you see this, you know, this will be a month old, but we'll see loading them on the trailer and the final product being delivered. Yeah, quick, eat. There's water on your feet. You're drinking and eating at the same time because it's raining. Don't eat my, what do you want? Usually you guys run away from me, and there's one or two. You're a little raptor, but you got to realize I'm like a bajillion times your size. So next little bit of this video, we are a couple weeks since they were dumped out here in the yard, and yes, they're thirsty. I kind of let them go thirsty and starve a little bit today. Watch, got a bunch of little dinosaurs chasing me around. That's the whole goal of this exercise, is they chase me around, because then they're going to be going over here into a fresh, shady, grassy area. And then we're going to take that second fence over there. We're going to double up fence. We can't see it. Well, this one's already over here, because there's about 20 of them that get through the fence. They just, I guess they like shock therapy, and they've decided they're going to try to go through it. And they're small enough. Gotta get them eating more so they get fat and can't fit. Come here, chickens. Come on, water. Yeah, here they come running. Now look, it's right over here. Ready and waiting. There's more water to come. Oh boy, here comes the herding time. So I have two chicken fences for these meat chickens. Originally both fences were double layered, but I took the outside fence to make this new area. And when we're done, the fence around the original area will go around this new area. The double fencing is just for the sake of the chickens, because I put them out there kind of early. They were a little small. And apparently they didn't mind being shocked. They were weird like that. I mean, the feathers aren't necessarily the most conductive. Now, at night, when there's dew, yeah, they'll feel the shock. But if it's dry during the day, I guess through their feathers, it insulates them a little bit. So they went without feed and water for a few hours in the morning to get them starving. And that way they'd follow the food over to the new area. And then we see that's working a little bit. And maybe Nick chasing them with a stick has forced a few over. But finally I gave up. See, they don't necessarily run away from me because I bring them food. And they won't run to me, but they don't run away from me. So the lawnmower is doing wonders. They don't like the lawnmower because it's loud. It's like a dog with a vacuum cleaner. The dog runs away. So with a little bit of stick beating from Nick and some chasing with the lawnmower, we'll get all the chickens pushed over here. And eventually I might have to catch one or two by hand because they're just belligerent. because they realize that they finally got away from the group and have the whole rest of the world to themselves if they stay behind. Yeah, there's always that one or two. I think they've outsmarted everybody by staying behind. Well, we got them all, put the fence up, and, well, I already see the chickens are starting to enjoy the grass in their new area. I've never doubled up the fence, and we came 16 inches short. Maybe that's what I get for going around the outside, because it's just a little, larger perimeter. Still a couple out there. There's actually still quite a few of them that are out. The fence is doubled up. Hopefully this provides closer spacing on the post to hold the fence up so it's not sagging into the ground, and hopefully there's good overlap that the holes are harder to get through. And maybe, they'll get caught in the in-between zone here. Well, tonight, like these free range ones will probably be sleeping underneath the blue spruce there. So we'll catch those after dark, toss them in. Got to rebait our trap. We haven't caught anything except for a cat. We caught one of the barn cats. I'm trying to catch raccoons. I mean, we're not catching raccoons, which is good, which means that there's no raccoons trying to get in here. What is this funky weed? Oh, those are May apples. I think those are May apples. They're just poisonous. I've never seen them red little berry guys before. I'm gonna have to Google that. I wonder if they're edible. Probably poisonous or something. Well, it's not like we haven't been out chasing chickens after dark before. These are the stragglers that were running around. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, there's about 16 of them here. Yep, don't run around, guys. We'll pick them up, we'll throw them in with everybody over there behind the fence. I guess we'll walk over here. Hello. You guys are trying to sleep where you can see the yard light. We got the, the yard light over there. They like the tree and they like the light. May have to put a little something. They won't go underneath the trailer except for when it rains. And these trees, might be big enough to stop the rain. But if my phone is anywhere near being correct, we could, we may go a while without rain. Possibly. It's always easier to raise these guys when there's no rain. If we listen to the chirping, we have loaded up the meat chickens for their final destination. So we have them sorted as females up front, males in the back. Now, I'm not so sure why they need numbering or sorting. I haven't asked that question yet, why they have to have them sorted. So maybe we'll find that out. And unfortunately, because of this whole virus thing, I have extra chickens. Not everybody, I guess, in the synagogue was on board for the typical yearly plan of the chicken project, as I guess I'll call it.